Hey there everybody, Don Evans here from WatchReport.com, and today we got the Pontvs Nessi in blasted brass. I wanted to say bronze, but it is brass. So you're looking at $390, which includes international DH shipping, 47 millimeters without the 10.5 millimeter stainless steel blasted crown. It does have a Seiko NH30 or NH35 automatic movement. You do, of course, get a sapphire crystal. It is water resistant to 200 meters. Your lug to lug length is a giant 58 millimeters, 24 millimeter lug width. Does come with two straps. They all have buckles, and it comes with another blasted stainless buckle as well. So Pontvs is a new brand, design inspiration here. You kind of got that porthole thing going on, you know, divers, helmets, sea. As far as watches are concerned, you're looking at a Nonamo, Panerai, a Nebby. You could definitely see the inspiration and the influence here, but then it kind of comes together and creates, you know, something that's not a copy, but, you know, more of an original design, but with those inspirations of those other models. I'm going to show you a closer up here, and want you to take a look at the case, and you'll see that these marks here, like see in the bezel here, these marks and everything, kind of has that weathered, beaten look to it. Kind of that is what they were going for. There is a look at that crown. No issues with the crown. The crown functions fine. It's a big, large crown, and even though it has that hexagon shape, there's really no traction on here. It really has no issue grabbing it and then screwing it back down and everything. It doesn't feel rough either. I mean, these aren't completely sanded down, but they're not sharp edges. When it does come to the bezel, though, you kind of got to grip the bezel in a certain way, and I'm doing this with my left hand, which is not going to work at all. It has that like oil-filled type of bezel, you know, movement to it. It's not like a ratcheting type of bezel. It's not the easiest in the world. It depends on where you're grabbing it and how you're turning it. If I grab it more from the sides, it is easier to turn, but you don't have, you know, it's not a very thick bezel, and then you don't have a lot of clearance here from the bezel to the case. This is a blue dial. It is a very deep, dark, sunburst blue dial, as you can see here when the light hits it. Very cool look about it, and it, you know, at some points it's just going to look black, you know, but when that light hits it, it does have that very deep blue color to it, which is nice. Here is a look at the case back. So this is a blasted brass. The owner tells me that this will actually patina a little quicker because it's blasted. That all depends. If you're familiar with brass and bronze and everything like that, that all depends on, you know, where you live, the amount of humidity or lack of humidity, you know, how much you wear it, are you wearing it in the ocean, all those type of things. Does come with all these straps here, or all these straps, there's two, but it does come with these two straps here. This is a, you know, distressed blue leather with the orange stitching. It's pretty thick strap. It's about 5 millimeters thick. It's not super soft and pliable. It's one of those leather straps that needs to be worked in, but should probably last a long time. You also get this silicone blue camouflage. I hate that. And I'm somebody that wears a lot of camouflage and stuff like that, and for some reason, I don't know, I just don't like it. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not really a fan of either strap. I wish that this came with like a nice dark brown leather or something, and just, you know, a black rubber or whatever, but that's my personal opinion. You may love it. Obviously, this is a large watch. You got to be into large watches, and you got to be into, you know, brass, bronze watches. I will say it does have a unique look. You know, for the time, you know, that I wore it, I enjoyed it. I do think it's very attractive. I very much enjoy taking pictures of it. I think it's one of those watches that you would call photogenic. let me go ahead here and put it on my 7.5 inch wrist. Now, one of the things that I'm gonna, be picky about, as I usually am, is I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and see, camo, and most people are probably like, oh, I hate that, but whatever, everything's subjective. So I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and there's only 2 holes left, which means this won't even fit an 8 inch wrist, which I find odd, considering the fact that this is such a large watch to begin with. I mean, look at it on my wrist. I mean, I have more of a flat wrist, but this is going to go end to end. Crown's going to hit me in the back of that, and that's whatever. It's a big watch, and if you like, I don't care what size wrist you have. If you like big watches, everybody wear what the hell they want. But it is a big watch, and I just think I could pull it off. I don't care about the size. Some guys are gonna, oh, it's so big, and some other guys are gonna be like, hey, I wish it was bigger. I mean, that's just what it is. I look on, whether it's the forums or the watch groups on Facebook or whatever, and, nobody's ever satisfied. It's either too big or it's too small or it's whatever. If you like a big watch and you like a brass or the bronze or whatever, you're probably gonna like this kind of a unique look. Definitely inspiration from others, no doubt about it. I think it's a good start for a new brand. I do wish companies, they got to start giving longer leather straps, or at least give 2 options. If you have a big wrist, if you have a 7 3/4 inch wrist, I don't think you're going to be able to wear this properly. So, out of the box, you're not going to be able to wear the watch. You're going to have to put on one of your own straps or a custom strap or whatever. So I hope brands do start to pay attention to that a little bit more. But otherwise, $390. If you want to know more about it, you want to see my pictures of it, everything like that, go over to watchreport.com. You can click the eye in the upper right hand part of the screen, or go in the description below. Leave a like or a comment here on YouTube. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're not subscribed and you don't have that notification bell hit twice, please do so. When you do that, then it alerts you through your phone or your tablet or whatever all the time, every time we upload a new video, so that way you don't miss them. It's been a look at the Pontvs Nessi diver. It's been Don Evans for watchreport.com. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.